got something new now. All
Guys,
right.
welcome again to the Unprofessional Reseller Life as a chipmunk. And we're not sure exactly how he appeared, but we actually got him for the first time, along with Kristen, Thrifty Mom, as a guest. The chipmunk flew here to Cleveland to meet Kristen. So chipmunk is very excited today that our beautiful guest Kristen in the house, Thrifty Mom. As you guys know, chipmunk loves Kristen. That's why he actually flew to Cleveland and decided to replace me as a host of this debacle that nobody watches. So at least, guys, the chipmunk is much more prettier than me and will get more attention and more subscribers than me because he is much more prettier. Believe me, I know. I looked at him and he said that he is. But anyway, guys, I really appreciate you stopping by today already. It's too early as we went live today earlier, guys. And Chipmunk wanted to go live early because he said, "Where is Kristen? I miss her." So now, guys, he finally sees Kristen. So he's happy now that he finally sees her. So that's why we brought the chipmunk back. And guys, this is a lucky chipmunk. Look, he got very special clothing and stuff, wearing clothing. Got 2 ears, not 1 ear, which is surprising. Got some kind of blue eyes, nose. He breathes, guys, and a mouth. Got everything, guys. So we're gonna auction them off today, guys, on our whatnot auction with Kristen. So we're gonna start the bidding at $1, Kristen. Again, as all whatnot auctions that we have done, guys. I really appreciate it. I try to describe him as much as I can. He has a tail also, if you're interested. But anyway, guys, we got a very special guest today. We're not gonna continue without Chipmunk will be here, guys. He's not gonna leave. He's gonna listen to everything I say today. And
Well,
listen.
he's got to stay here. There's just a bunch of nuts.
Guys, we're gonna keep the chipmunk. We're gonna keep the chipmunk, lucky chipmunk here. So he's gonna be listening to the live and correcting me if there's something going on. But anyway, guys, today we came live earlier. We started earlier, guys, because I have to go somewhere. That's why we started earlier. So I apologize in advance if any lurkers are not satisfied or anyone in the chat that we got here earlier today. Unfortunately, it's live, guys. You have to deal with it. See, that's why I'm kind of cruel person, guys. You know, I don't inconsiderate person. That's what kind of already people know about me. So going live at 4 p.m. it's kind of nothing new, unfortunately. And guys, I also got non-working microphone. So if you don't hear me, I will use this microphone. Maybe it's gonna work. I originally thought it was not a microphone, guys, but it is what it is. We're gonna test it out eventually. Lisa told
So you
me,
just saw a big black thing and had to grab it.
guys, I saw black big
Didn't know what it
thing,
was.
and I decided to grab it right away and use it. You know, that's actually important. See,
A
that's
lot of
why
people see a big black thing, grab it, and have to use it.
the sarcasm, guys, sarcasm is there. But anyway, guys, so Kristen Thrifty Mom in the house, guys, and you guys most likely, most of you saw Kristen on her Whatnot shows, guys, because she actually recently started her YouTube channel also. So I put the description, everything in the description, guys, and I'll put Kristen's channel. Please subscribe to her, guys, because she is just starting out. So our beautiful YouTube world community can actually try to support and subscribe to her, so she actually can build her channel up because she is a very good person, guys, very knowledgeable in my opinion, guys. And here's her channel. I'll put it in the chat. So subscribe to her also, guys. Follow her on Whatnot because she does very good job on Whatnot. Compared to me, who has never done Whatnot yet, Kristen is already a veteran. So guys, please follow her on Whatnot also because otherwise we're not gonna have to ask Chipmunk anymore for help.
Well, gee, Kristen's got shows booked all the way out to August, for the love of God. So
Guys,
she's ambitious.
Guys, Kristen have so many shows
Together,
coming
yes.
up that you have to follow her right now. Here's her Whatnot, guys. She's actually does more Whatnot shows than anyone in the reselling community, by the way. So there you go, guys.
That's true.
Kristen does shows almost every day. So see, that's a dedication, guys, to her reselling business compared to me and Chipmunk who don't do anything. But anyway,
Nuts and big black things.
let me say hello to people who stopped by just now. We got Larry Todd in the house with his beautiful desk, a magic desk in the house. We got Nicolo Presto from our beautiful Marco Polo group. And we talk with Nicole almost every day. So Nicole is familiar with me, guys, with my Marco Polos. We got Max in the house. 4 p.m. is completely unacceptable. That is exactly right, guys. But it's not me, it's Chipmunk, Max. He told me to go live at 4. He said, come on, go live at 4. I'm not going to forgive you if you don't.
Oh my God.
We got Matt, Bearded Pocket Tuber in the house. Happy 420s, guys. Today's a holiday, by the way. Whoever doesn't know what kind of holiday, you can ask us later. We're not going to discuss it. So we're not going to talk too much about it because we're going to have people unsubscribe again. Have to go somewhere. Is Roman for breaking legs? Yeah, man. I don't know, man. I don't know about it, Max. We're going to have to find out later on. Hell, I'm surprised Roman is awake at 4. It's very surprising. You're right. Roman is all about putting long, hard black things up to his mouth. That's another thing, guys. This is actually it's a useful thing sometimes. See, Max, sometimes you can put it somewhere else, not just in the mouth. You can put it in other places. We're not gonna talk too much about it. Kristen will run away from here, guys. She's not gonna forgive us for this bad behavior on our unacceptable life.
I'm never
pretend
coming
it's
back,
nighttime.
Roman.
Yeah, guys, Kristen actually surprisingly agreed to go to this live, guys. Believe me, she actually told me no 1,000 times. And finally, after 1,000 times, she actually agreed. So be nice to Kristen, guys.
I said he has to pay me.
Yeah, guys, and I'm
Come
poor.
live.
Guys, I'm poor, so actually what I'm gonna do, I'll send Kristen this chipmunk as good luck charm.
I sent it to you.
We got Ivan in the house. Ivan, welcome. And here you go, Kristen. Kristen, I'm your newest subscriber. So Todd subscribe to Todd.
Yeah.
See, there you go.
Thank you.
You got new subscriber now. Todd actually and Larry, both of them. So you got two subscribers. We got Maya Koyama in the house. Maya, welcome. And Max is also subscribed to Kristen, most likely, I think. Max, let us know in the chat. We got Travis Bartermani in the house. Travis, welcome. We got happy holidays, by the way, Ivan. You too, happy holidays, especially today's holiday. We got Keith. Wow, an early one today. Keith, yeah, we actually decided to go early on because people have better things to do on Saturday night than listen to this crap. To this unusual stuff that nobody understands. Let alone people don't understand what the hell I'm talking about, and me going live at 8 p.m. It's kind of complicated. But I really appreciate it, guys, for you all to stop by today. Guys, Vintage Sports Flips Keys in the house. We got Maya saying, I didn't realize you were going to be early today. Maya, me, actually, it was kind of surprising, but I have to go somewhere today. I have to go to an engagement party. So I had to start earlier today because I have to be there at 6. So that's why I had to ask Kristen for permission to go live at 4. And she agreed. She said for extra charge.
Yeah. $1,000 more.
So Kristen,
I ain't
introduce.
getting 1,000. What the hell?
So Kristen, introduce yourself to the beautiful chat of Unprofessional Reseller Life. Tell everyone about yourself, people who probably have never seen you before, so they can learn a little bit about you, about your journey to reselling, about maybe your life a little bit, maybe your previous jobs, stuff like that, if you can. We're not going to force you to tell anything bad.
You're
We're not
making me
forcing it.
nervous, Roman.
I am always making people nervous, especially when nothing works.
Okay, so hi, I'm Kristen, 130 mom. I'm a reseller. I used to be a CNA, and now I'm here on Whatnot like 5 times a day. So that's my story.
That actually is true, guys. Kristen on Whatnot. I think Kristen can actually make a video, like a tutorial on how to do Whatnot for beginners, because she's on Whatnot almost every day. Like I said, she does a great job with selling
Yeah.
plush. If you guys want to actually buy beautiful plush like that, because this plush, this beautiful chipmunk I got from Kristen's Whatnot, guys. So Kristen, appreciate it. I actually also
Okay.
support supported Kristen in a fundraiser, by the way, on her Whatnot, guys, and she has a fundraiser on her Whatnot. So if you have a chance to support her, please do that if you can. And that's actually a really important fundraiser, in my opinion. Which
Yeah.
actually, Kristen, it's actually really nice of you to do such things. That's actually I respect that a lot when people do fundraisers like that are dedicated to certain things. So it's very important, guys. And if you can, of course, if possible, come and support her on her Whatnot. It was this fundraiser that she does also. So
So, do you want me to talk about that, Roman?
yeah, you can talk about it. Yeah, I don't wanna. You can discuss. I mean, talk about this whole thing if you would like about how this
Okay.
fundraiser started, if you want.
Okay. Um, so my brother, he was clean for about 2 years, and then one night he just tried his drug of choice, which was heroin, for like a split second, and it was laced with like loads of fentanyl, and that was the last time um, he did it and was alive. My dad found him the next morning on the kitchen floor. Um, but since then, like immediately after his passing, we started a foundation in his name called the Taylor Watford Foundation, Giving Hope to Life. We hold a 5K in the spring every year and a golf tournament every fall of the year. And this will be our sixth golf tournament, and then our third 5K. No, third.
Oh.
We've already had two.
Oh.
My husband's trying to tell me answers, and I'm like,
Hi, Chris.
that's my brother. I know. But yeah, so we actually were able to raise enough money to sponsor both events last year with Whatnot. For how long I've been a reseller, and Harry Tornado came out last year. Soda City Flips, Flippy McFlipperson, and Zoe from Harry Tornado's videos from the flea market came out to play golf with us last year. So it was great turnout.
That's nice. That's actually really nice of them. So that's very important. If people do that stuff, it's very good stuff to actually do. In my opinion, that's actually very important type of thing compared to a lot of things in life. This is actually very important part. And I do appreciate that you told us about it. And so you guys, if you have a chance when Kristen does her whatnots, and do you, Kristen, you do your whatnot usually? I noticed it's mostly at 11. Well, I mean, is there 10? Is it like 10 p.m., 10:15? Somewhere around like between 10 and 11 p.m., right?
I start my nightly shows about 9 something, around 9,
Oh,
9:45,
9:15. Yeah, 9.
sometimes 9:15. So
Yeah. So yeah, guys. So and how often? I know you haven't done it this week, but I know that you do them like almost every other day, right? Your whatnots.
almost every day, at least once a day, I go live.
Right. So yeah, that's a dedication right there, guys. Doing whatnot. In my opinion, people who are actually kind of doing whatnot right now or trying to do whatnots or whatnot shows on regular basis. And Kristen is actually a good example of actually true dedication to whatnot, in my opinion, right now. And if you guys, I know that a lot of sellers currently tried whatnot and have their shows also scheduled. But Kristen, actually, you got your show scheduled ahead for the.
And for like all year.
That's actually that's a true dedication right there. That's actually, guys, in my opinion, if you do whatnot to gain following, especially if you don't have following, that's actually the best thing to do. To do such, I mean, to do whatnot shows, especially like consistently every week, or like you can do it like Kristen almost every day. It's
so so people know when you're going live all the time. So
Yeah, so that's I put Chris, like I said, I'll put it in again, guys, her whatnot link. So follow her on whatnot. She currently has 5,000 followers, guys, on whatnot.
I
So,
just hit that. So
so guys, see, that's a true dedication right there. A lot of resellers who are trying whatnot or trying to kind of get accepted and approved on whatnot, and always talk about following. If you're gonna do what Kristen does, most likely your following will grow because she does it almost every day. So, in my opinion, that's a true dedication to build your following. And here's her again whatnot link for her whatnot. And like I said, please give her follow her, and stop by at her whatnot show. I am also Kristen, always trying also to stop by, but sometimes like I go to so many things at the same time that I just in the evening just I'm so tired that I sometimes want to get some rest, and that's it. And I just don't want to do any type of YouTube or anything like that. So, but I actually finally got onto Christian shows, and I felt bad that I went to so many whatnots, to different reseller whatnots, but never went to Kristen.
not mine.
Yeah, no, and then I finally made it to her whatnot after so many tries, which was good. So me and Chipmunk guys apologize to Kristen for being so inconsiderate, especially Chipmunk. It was all his fault, yes. He told me not to stop by. But anyway, let me say hello to Ken, SSK Promo in the house. Ken, welcome. And Maya, Kristen is asking, when did you quit your CNA job? Before or after the pandemic? I am a registered nurse and I managed to make it through the pandemic, but then I quit.
Um so I was a CNA like years ago. That was my first and only job. Um I'm on disability other than that. Um and then that got cut, and then I had to find something to do. So that's what got me into reselling.
Wow, that's interesting. So how long you've been CRN? How long?
A CNA.
I mean CNA. I was like, it's basically
I was I was a CNA for 10 years on and off at different nursing homes.
that's actually a very important and difficult job, guys. Kristen, and I can tell you, I appreciate it also. Working, guys, in nursing homes, because I used to work at nursing homes doing
So did
construction,
I.
and
Yes.
guys, I saw everything what's happening in nursing homes, and I saw amazing people who are in nursing homes, and amazing, with everything, with just how they uh, there is a lot of friendships and a lot of people that are really great people. And by looking at what was happening after working at nursing home, it's really appreciative of nurses and doctors who actually work at nursing homes, because those people there actually on daily basis, guys, need care. And it's a lot of respect for people, especially like I said before, nurses, doctors, everyone associated with medical field, that they take care of people like that. And it's a lot of appreciation to them, because it's not an easy job. It's not like reselling, it's not like anything like that. So it takes a lot of dedication, a lot of, in my opinion, kindness and understanding. And after, like I said, working and looking at what they're doing, the jobs that nurses were doing at the nursing homes, is just unbelievable, guys. I don't know. It's not an easy job. So, Kristen, it's really good that you did it, and really appreciate your stuff that you have done this for people.
Thank you.
So, and Chris, how did you eventually turned into trying to resell stuff? Did you try to do it on the side while working as a nurse?
Mm, no, I quit that job like a few years back, and it was before the pandemic to answer the question. Um, but then I was on disability while I was working at the nursing home too, just not getting as much for it. Um, but they just found out after 3 years of being married that me and my husband were married, so they cut me off. Even though we told them when we got married that I was married and would that affect my disability, they didn't. They said, "Oh no, it won't do anything." Well, I'm a reseller, so it did.
Yeah, that's unfortunately, Kristen. Yeah, that's we can discuss this. It's gonna take us a long time about what I think about all those things, but unfortunately, you know how it is in this country, and it's very complicated matter. I mean, it's a lot
Yes.
of opinions about it, and I'm all for stuff to help people, like with issues and stuff like that. But you know how it is, and unfortunately, it ends up of being like people. A lot of people in government, in my opinion, don't care much. So that's actually truthful. But
Yeah.
it is what it is, unfortunately, because they don't care much about anyone. So that's actually truthful. So we're
Yeah.
gonna skip to more happier subject now, guys. If you guys, by the way, in the chat, if you want to learn anything about and ask Kristen about anything, feel free to put your questions in the chat, and Kristen will try to answer them. Also, you and your husband Chris, right? You guys both are doing reselling, or Chris is helping you with reselling.
Yeah. So we originally started as 2K flips with a Z, and that's what we are still, but I've taken over the whatnot side. He does the shipping mostly, so
That's a blessing.
That's actually
I'm
good.
pretty much just the face of it.
But that's actually good that you guys work as a team. That's actually we talked about it in the lives before that when you have a good
Yeah.
connection, husband, wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, when they are on the same page with reselling, especially that someone has to do some other stuff, like responsibility wise in terms of what they're doing, and they can work together. That's actually great. And you guys, in my opinion, after doing so many whatnot shows, you guys are doing great job already. So you cannot,
Thank
you know
you.
that's you cannot point out to anything like that and say that you don't, but you guys do. So
Thank you.
that's a good thing. See, guys, that's why guys you have to come and show support to Kristen and Chris on their whatnot, guys. With you're gonna find very cool plush because Kristen has a lot of cool plush, and I think Kristen, you love to actually mostly sell plush, right? Because like I've noticed that as your like true love is a plush.
Yes. And graphic tees. Um, I sell that in graphic tees. And I tried to sell Blu-ray DVDs and stuff, but nothing like plush and graphic tees, in my opinion. So
But that's cool. Maya is asking what kind of plush is it? Uh, Maya, this is actually a chipmunk, and I got it from Kristen's whatnot. I liked it because I that looks like me actually. Yeah, we got it's like my twin. So he will now sleep with me. Actually, he asked me to
oh
give a
my god.
microphone so he can speak into microphone. it,
It's too early in the day, man.
it is kind of early, but chipmunk, that's what it is, Maya. If you're gonna visit Kristen Whatnot, you're gonna find a lot of cool plush over there, and also bracelets. Talk about bracelets, Kristen. I know you do custom bracelets also.
So ever since I started my YouTube, I have Thrive with thrifty bracelets, like to basically a friendship bracelet with me. You're going on this journey with me. I have one right here. I can't do this,
Yeah, that's cool.
but
Did you make it?
no, it came out my butt, Roman.
Guys, we don't make any bracelets anymore. They're coming out of the butt. That's it. We kind of guys, don't want to point that out too much, but it was not a good question about like who made it. Now Chipmunk doesn't want to stay here.
Well, Kristen, we know you've seen the show.
Kristen, now we cannot we don't realize how difficult it is when you make something out of your butt. That's it. Yes, now Chipmunk has to leave. All the kids have to leave now. Now we're becoming a unrated show again. Yes, we really apologize for all the kind of strange comments and strange things happening right now, but it is what it is, guys. You're kind of getting used to it already. So we're not gonna, stay away from anything weird. So, Kristen, you can continue.
Me and Roman have a secret, like, love-hate relationship. And it's not really a secret anymore. So, just know
guys.
you're going to hear some weird stuff.
Yeah, guys, you're going to hear some weird stuff, and we apologize in advance. If you're going to get hurt, if your feelings can get hurt by this, well, the chipmunk, yeah, that's why I brought the chipmunk with me, because he actually told me to kind of stay away from bad stuff.
Oh, and now he freezes.
Yep, he's gone.
It's okay, Kristen. It happens.
He's smiling. It happens all the time. Kristen, you see, even chipmunk didn't like me freezing up. All right, guys, let's take a look to perfectly blessed Angela in the house. Angie, welcome. We got Bobby in the house. Long story medium. Bobby, I think you need to change your YouTube name to Long Story Medium, because your stories are not short or long. So I kind of decided we're gonna call you Long Story Medium. They're like medium-sized stories. Bobby in the house. Very nice. By the way, guys, Bobby, in my opinion, if you want to learn about reselling, you can talk to Bobby on Instagram. That's actually one of the best sources to talk about reselling. And here's Angela, guys. So, guys, if you're just coming in, we got special guest Kristen Thrifty Mom. Thrifty, it's one Thrifty Mom with a zero. So that's why.
Yes, with a zero. Not
with a zero, guys.
Oh.
So don't make a mistake, please, because if you make I made a mistake, guys. I thought it was a letter O, but Kristen told me it's a zero. So after that, we kind of got into a battle of trying to decide why is it a zero and not an O. So there you have it, guys. We got Ken as Escape Room in the house. We got Gino's Finds coming in. Gino, welcome. Appreciate you stopping by. Are you guys on early? Gino, yeah, we're early on today because Kristen said if we're not going to be live at 4, she's never going to visit my YouTube channel ever again. and not going to visit my Whatnot, which I've never done. But but actually, guys, Kristen told me that if I will do my Whatnot once in about 100 years, she actually will come stop by and support me maybe. She said if I will behave, guys.
Well, then it's not happening. Roman ain't behaving. He doesn't know how.
I don't know how to behave.
I'm gonna be here in 100 years, so
Yeah, well,
I'll might be a problem.
100 dog years.
100 dog years or cat years. I wish. I mean, I wish actually dogs and cats lived for that long. That would be actually really cool if they would live 100 years. That would be great.
That would
So
be awesome.
yeah. So how many pets do you have, Kristen? Talking about dogs and cats, tell us about your pets.
I have 6 dogs.
What
But
kind?
Wow, that's a lot
Are
of
they
dogs.
big? Are they little? Are they
That
old? Are they young?
um, they're all under 4 years old.
Oh,
I got them pretty much around the same time. I went through like a crazy stage. My husband still hates me for it, so you know. um, but I've got Russell, I've got Kaiser, I've got Atlas, I've got Sultan, um, I've got Chloe, and I've got Stella. Stella is a Jack Russell Chihuahua. Chloe is a full bred Chihuahua. Um, Russell is a Lab Hound mix. Kaiser is a German Shepherd Husky mix. Atlas is a Pit Bull Husky mix, or Pitski, and Sultan is a Labradoodle. And I think that's it, guys.
that's an assortment, an
that's
interesting
actually
assortment.
that's actually
They,
amazing.
they all get along. I figure, you gotta save them while you can. If they're in, like, I saved them all from pretty much what do you call that place? The
Pounds.
pound. So
That's
I'm
nice.
a dog saver.
That's good of you. That's actually great. I mean, the thing about it is, that's actually also very much respected. I mean, if you like, Lisa has 25 cats, so
7. I have 7,
and a chipmunk.
and I only
I
ever
got a
see
chipmunk,
3 of them.
but it's kind of cool. Do you have any cats, Kristen, or just dogs?
Just dogs.
But she's got a little pack of kids.
Yeah. I've got 3 little humans walking around. Well, one just turned 17, so he's not little anymore. Although he still acts little sometimes, but he's a boy, so
Yeah, look at me. I'm 45. I'm acting like I'm 14. So that's actually
yeah,
even 12
it's
probably.
not your
I'll give you
fault.
that
I
one.
mean, it's not your fault that me and Lisa definitely mature faster than you, Roman.
Yeah.
That is 1000%. That's actually I'm never gonna. That's the problem, Kristen. Is that I'm being 45. I always feel like I'm 10, 11, even though my inner body kind of doesn't agree with me. Sometimes it kind of thinks I'm a little bit crazy. That I'm thinking I'm 12. It doesn't agree too much about it, but I don't know what to do now. My kind of mentality tells me I'm still 12, but inside of my body tells me it's not like that.
Yeah,
So
we'll cut you open and count the rings and just see how old it is in
I,
there.
I have a battle right now of my body with my mental type of state right now. I don't know what to do. I'm kind of every day I wake up and I look in the mirror and I'm saying I'm 12, I'm 12, and my body is telling me in my ear, no, you're not, no, you're not.
Wait till you get to the nursing home. You can do that. I worked on the Alzheimer's unit. A lot of them thought they were 12 too.
Yeah, when you actually
Yes.
it it actually is true, by the way, and that actually nobody, which is actually, in a part it is a sad situation in a way, because it is kind of sad, but it is a reality, guys.
Some
When
of them
people
were happy.
And it is a reality, because when people get older, eventually when they get much older, they're turning back into kids again. So that is proven, and that's kind of, you cannot escape it if you want to get
It's
old.
already happened with my husband, so I mean, and
Well, look
he's
at that.
right here, so if he wants to like get me, he can right now. But
Chris, you're gonna have to come in and let us know how old you are.
Chris, you have to let him know how old you are.
Old.
Come here. Join.
Chris, join the party, man, because Chipmunk already joined us. So Chipmunk is about my age.
I'm old.
See, Chris, introduce yourself. Tell us how's reselling business going.
I did not catch that. What was that?
How's the reselling business going? How you guys work together? Tell the
It's all right. Like she said, she's basically the face of it and does all the social media and whatnot and all that. And I do the back end work, a lot of packing and shipping, a lot of the financial stuff, business planning, stuff like that. I keep track of receipts and do taxes and all that. I've got the numbers brain and she has the social brain. So it kind of just fell into place pretty naturally.
I need one like you. Please. Everybody needs a Chris.
Chris, if you find someone like you, send him to Lisa.
I sell my services. It's expensive though.
Yeah,
well, the trip to Ohio, that's really expensive.
It's a big trip to Ohio. But also, guys, I think Chris, you served the party. I know that Chris has served in military. Chris, did you serve in military?
Yeah, I'm National Guard. I've been in for going on 15 years now, and plan to go for at least a full 20. I just re-enlisted in January, so to get the last 6 down. So,
man, thank you for your service, man. That's a lot of respect, also.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
So they can see us.
Yeah, you guys can join together. Don't be
there
shy.
we go.
Seems like he wants to be a camera hog now. He wants to be the face. You want to be a camera hog now? Saying
well, I mean, it just didn't seem fair for me to sit way over here,
Nobody needs to see the spouse.
Yeah, I'm not very pretty. I'm kind of busted. I mean, 35, and I've already had 1 back surgery. Probably going to end up with a hip surgery. Maybe 10 years or so from now. So,
yeah, man, it happens.
I'm gonna do that to you.
That's what happens to me. That happened to me also, man. So I know all about it. So that's actually, I'm all broken up, man. Believe me.
Yep.
It's all types of
arthritis in my hands and back, knees and hips are shot. I can't run a mile without starting to limp. So,
Man, me too, man. Unfortunately, Chris, that's the same thing, man. And I'm always active, but it's just my previous injuries in sports and stuff like that completely destroyed my body by age of 45, man. I was like right now. It's like I can feel it because I work out a lot and I just feel it all the time. It's like it doesn't stop anymore. Like I used to
wake up in the morning and the first thing you got to do is go, oh, God.
Man, I try to say, oh, God, help me, please. And God doesn't help anymore.
Don't wake up without a big glass of water and about 4 ibuprofen. Then you can get moving.
Yeah, but it is kind of, what happens. That's what happens, man. And and like I said, I'm trying my best to kind of disregard it, but it never works out that way. So I kind of got used to it. So it's
you just get used to the pain.
You get used to pain, man. Unfortunately, pain is pain every day, guys. So there you go. It's kind of
don't get old. Drink water. Stay fit when you're young. That way you don't have to deal with this when you're old.
Yeah, guys, exactly. Just drink a lot of water, guys. By the way, it's a good advice. Don't drink anything else. Let me say hello to Cameron in the house. Gravity Goods, Cameron, welcome. Appreciate you stopping by. So, Chris, also, did you start reselling at the same time as Kristen, or you guys started separately?
No, we started together. I was on active duty orders. I was actually an instructor over here at Fort Jackson for a little over 3 years. And then in, September 22? September of 22, they ended my active duty orders and I went back to my reserve status, at which point we were like, well, we've got a little bit of savings. Let's float on that for a month or two and see what we can come up with. And then found reselling and started reselling to make ends meet. And then when did we do the LLC? February last year. So
That's
February
cool.
last.
That's very good, guys. That's actually good teamwork. Good teamwork
Yeah.
on your part, guys. Actually, it's one of those things when I said it before, when husband-wife teams work good in the reselling business, that's actually the sky is the limit. You can actually grow it to be a very powerful business eventually, especially when Kristen does so much on Whatnot. And in my opinion, live selling right now is gonna be way to go in the future. So she's
Yeah.
already kind of grabbed a lot of following on Whatnot, which is actually great for a lot of people who complain sometimes on YouTube videos and some other like social media places where they say you have to get following and whatnot and stuff like that. Well, look at Kristen, guys. She got following. She doesn't have a big YouTube channel. She only has right now like 80 subscribers or like 90 right now. Hopefully, by the end of this live, you'll get to 100. Hopefully, guys, you'll subscribe to her channel.
Goals.
Yeah, that's actually gonna be very appreciative, guys. If you're just coming in.
Now, don't get me wrong. We butt heads. We do. We have our disagreements and our moments, and then she puts her foot down, and we do what she says anyway.
Yeah, there's a reason he's not on the shows with me anymore. Just because, no.
Yeah,
It's
well, it
just-
happens. That's normal. That's true love. You have to sometimes be in disagreement. If couples are always in agreement, the actual relationship never works. It has to be always disagreement. That kind of considers to be true love right there. That's why it works. When you
If you always agree somebody's lying.
Exactly. That's 1000%. Believe me. If both couples are so happy with like each other and agree, that is very, in my opinion, shady type of situation. You have to be disagreeing, fighting, screaming. That's actually normal.
Well, yeah, probably.
It helps. It helps with not just reselling, but also helps with relationships sometimes. And I'm not a great guys in the chat. Don't take my advice like a tax accountant about relationships. Everyone has their own relationship. So the chipmunk doesn't complain.
So the chipmunk doesn't complain. That's fun.
So, Kristen, how long you've been on Whatnot already? Tell us. How long did you start? How long ago did you start Whatnot? First Whatnot show?
A year and a half ago, February 7th, 2023 was my first Whatnot.
Wow.
Not a half, but over a year I've been on Whatnot.
See, and you started with 0 followers, right? Or you had a couple followers, maybe like me, like 5, and then eventually you started. And Kristen, by the way, guys, moderates some Whatnots, and I know she moderated Anthony's Dragon Master Finds Whatnot shows, so she does moderate Whatnots. So that's actually helpful also to gain following. So if you guys actually are not, most of you guys already in the chat know about all those things, but I was talking how people sometimes complain about not that you need a lot of followers to sell and whatnot. And look at Kristen, she got 5,000 followers, guys, without any big social media type of presence.
Yeah, I think it was Whatnot first. You didn't even have YouTube or Instagram or nothing.
No, it was Whatnot first.
Literally just all through Whatnot is natural followings happening from just being in people's shows. She, like you said, she moderates. How many people? You like 4 or 5? If she's not live, she's usually got her phone out on somebody's stream moderating.
It's like
good. That's great. That's great.
That I mod for on a regular basis.
Yeah, and you've done a great job because I saw you moderating Anthony's Whatnot. You've done a great job. Lisa also. You guys both did good job on Anthony's Whatnot shows, and that's what happens. I mean, first time when people start Whatnot, they're trying their best to gain following, and eventually, if you guys gonna be consistent, like Kristen is, was doing your shows almost on a regular basis, on almost every day, most likely, in my opinion, you're gonna get following. But it's you have to be there all the time, and not a lot of people. Kind of, in my opinion, people try to kind of talk about Whatnot that you're not getting same amount of money by selling certain things compared to other platforms. But in reality, I mean, it depends, like how much you paid for the product. Like if you're buying a product at certain cost, I mean, and you're selling it on Whatnot, at another cost, which is not as high as on other platforms like eBay. I mean, still, I mean, you're moving product fast.
Yeah.
Well, can I say, Kristen, I had a question. Are you getting because I know you live by Shane, and I know that the bins there or something that they like sell the plushies by the garbage bag for like $1 or something. Is that you're doing that?
On half off day.
Yeah, it's a 40-gallon garbage bag. Well, garbage bag. It's the cheapest ones that Goodwill can get. They fall apart so easy, but yeah, a whole bag for $1.50 on half price day.
Yeah.
Yeah, because people want to know with Whatnot, where are you getting your merchandise? And like Roman's saying, you know, the cost, you know, versus. So yeah, when you guys got that plush deal, I mean, that's an unlimited supply for almost nothing. You're just putting your into it.
So I usually start like each auction at like $3 or so because I'm not losing money that way.
Yeah, that's true actually, because if you have plush bags that you can fill up the bag for certain amount, it's not everywhere, by the way, guys. Don't get us wrong that your specific area will have this kind of stuff happening, even at the Goodwill bins. Like here in Cleveland, for example, we don't have fill a bag of plush for a certain amount. I mean, you still have to pay by weight. But at certain places, yes, you can actually. South Carolina is one of them, because Maya actually just said that she remembered Harry Tornado doing videos about the bags of plush. So, I mean, South Carolina most likely, maybe not an entire state, but at some areas, they got this kind of deal going on with fill a bag of plush for like flat price. But like I said, it depends. So,
but Harry Tornado is good at taking mine and Shane's plush inventory before we get there. So
because you know why?
That's what kind of stinks about it.
Kristen, you know why this happens? Because Harry Tornado actually lives at Goodwill Bins. He actually resides. He shows you the videos that he goes somewhere home and stuff. But the reality is his home is Goodwill Bins. So he just goes there and sleeps. And when he wakes up, all the good plush is gone. Because he just grabbed
he just covers up with the stuff in a bin or something.
There we go. There's an image. Harry Tornado living in a giant bin of plush.
That's actually true.
Like instead of those plastic balls, he's just nestling like a little mouse in all the plush.
Yeah, Kristen, you see, to be famous like Harry Tornado, you need to live at Goodwill Bins, and also you have to live at flea market. So if you actually can achieve those two things, you're gonna grow not just Whatnot, you're gonna grow your YouTube. So, but make sure to sleep in the bins
and film it. There's content
and film it. Yeah.
Time for us to sell our house.
And go live at the bins.
Yep. Just live at the bins.
It's much more cheaper.
Yes.
Roman lives at the bins, but
that is absolutely true. Not to pay the rent. I tell them I'm homeless, and they just allow me to sleep inside. So they help people, guys. By the way,
I damn near believe that.
I talked to their manager here, and the regional manager. They said, if you don't have place to stay, Goodwill is your home.
Just keep paying us per the pound. How much do you cost, Roman, for 200 pounds?
Maya Koyama is saying, man, though, one time I brought home a plush from the bins, and I was so afraid a bug or something would come out of it. I think I had it in the freezer for 3 days.
No, I do that. I told her I do that too. I'm terrified of anything.
Our solution is really simple. Keep the bag tied and take it straight to the washing machine as soon as you get home. The plush will be fine. Put it on the delicate cycle and put it in the dryer. As long as it doesn't have like the sand or electronics in it, things like that. If it's just a standard plush that's stuffed with polyfill
with no tags,
ain't nothing wrong with throwing it in the washing machine.
Yeah, that's what I do. I wash all my plush as soon as I get it.
Yep.
Yeah, and guys, when I got chipmunk from
whatever,
guys, when I got chipmunk from Houston, it was so fresh. that he told me he appreciated the Kristen for washing him.
As long as he wasn't moist. Still.
As long as you're absolutely
Can't
right.
have moist. But
He
once you're
wasn't.
flushing,
He
moist.
wasn't. He wasn't moist.
Nobody wants a moist chipmunk.
But
Oh
anyway,
gosh, this
guys,
is the most unprofessional reseller live.
that
We
is the
try.
most. We're trying our best. It never works out. Because, like, we talk about so many unusual things that people kind of always kind of disregard us for that. They don't give us enough credit for trying to be more and more unprofessional every week.
I think we've honed it to a fine perfection.
That actually kind of it becomes like a tradition right now, for us. So unfortunately, Lisa decided to stick around with this debacle as long as she did, which is
Yeah, what
really,
the hell?
yeah. She
I got
says
nothing to
that
lose.
we have nothing to lose anyway, because we eventually will end up in a Goodwill bin, plush bin anyway. So
We'll play in the fuzzies.
so how often do you guys go to Goodwill bins together, or you just one of you goes?
We go at least once a week. And we try to go on the days that it's not half off day, because that seems to be the day they have better stuff. I think they plan it that way. So
Oh, they definitely do.
so it's $1 rather than 50.
Oh,
Yeah,
man, you're just overpaying.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's kind of you're still gonna find it anyway. Do they have exact? I mean, they still put out how many times a day your bins does rotations usually? Do they rotate often?
I've never seen them rotate when I was there. Ever. I always seem to miss it every time. So
What, rotate the bins?
yeah.
Yeah, they ain't no telling when they're gonna do it.
No telling. We always seem to miss it. But I can tell you one thing. When Harry's Tornado's there in the mornings and me and Shane go like in the afternoon or something, there's different stuff than what I saw in his YouTube video. So
Yeah, because that's what he does. That's to get a lot of subscribers. He has to show that he actually finds good stuff. Otherwise, you're
yeah.
not gonna get enough subscribers. So you have to show all the good stuff that you find. So that's why he puts cameras all over the place, not just out in a bin. He just puts it all around the store to just grab the proper video for the channel.
So
That's the secret.
So he doesn't only pay them rent to live there, he pays them rent for his cameras to live there too.
To live there, exactly.
That's where all of his whatnot money goes. Yeah.
Yeah, but it is what it is. He put up a lot of dedication towards his mostly YouTube channel. As you guys know, in my opinion, he is. I would not consider him as a reseller in a way where he actually puts out proper content for resellers. In my opinion, it's not something that he does specifically, but he does it for entertainment purposes. That's why he's got a channel like that people subscribe to on daily basis. He gets, doesn't matter what people talk say about him, he's still gonna gain subscribers anyway, because people live for entertainment. They just want to be entertained and look at what he will find, whatever he will put out, thumbnails. So that's what it's all about. So, like, if you want to be more transparent, you usually try not to do that, but he doesn't care. So there you go.
Mine has been entertainment for like the most part up until now, and I think the next video is gonna be of the 5K last year and the golf tournament last year. So,
but it's good that he came over and supported you guys for that particular what is that golf tournament, and the towards Was it like a golf tournament specifically dedicated to that
To
event, or
the Taylor Watford Foundation.
to the foundation? Was it dedicated specifically to that particular
Hmm.
tribute? That's very good of them. I mean, and Shane, Soda City Flips, and Flippy. I mean, it's a great for them to attend and show support. You cannot say anything, about it.
They live right around the corner, so they better be there. I'm just kidding.
You'll
No,
hunt
no,
them
no.
down, drag them out.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, and
That was super nice of them, though.
it is actually. That actually shows that people care. I mean, it is.
They'll
It is.
probably do the golf tournament this year.
It is what it is. Let me say hello to Johnny in the house. Hello, everyone. New England
Hello.
Patriots,
It's
Johnny in the house.
hello.
Johnny, welcome. Johnny, as you guys know, Johnny, congratulations on getting your channel back. Actually, I know what Johnny went through a couple times already with his YouTube channel. So I'm glad, Johnny, you got your channel back. And I saw the messages also from Instagram. So congratulations, man. And Johnny does a great job, guys. Every morning, being consistent with his lives. Every morning since way back,
Yeah.
guys. All of you know Johnny, how Johnny is and helping channels, helping everyone with links and shout outs and stuff like that. So Johnny, we all appreciate you, man. Johnny, actually, a lot of respect for Johnny. And, I met Johnny here in Cleveland a while back. Johnny told me that someday maybe my life will become, maybe someone will watch me, hopefully. Johnny told me that with my hard work, maybe something will pay off. But it never is, guys. It never is. It is difficult, guys, for me.
Roman, I hate to tell you, but they all watch you just because of me and Lisa right now. So,
That is absolutely true. If I went live, guys, today with a chipmunk only,
That's right,
forget it.
Chris.
Guys, if I went live with a chipmunk, only maybe Todd, maybe Larry and Todd, both of them will be here on the desk
Yeah,
watching
we're
this.
all here for pretty ladies. We're not here for Roman.
Especially when pretty ladies come over, and that's when at least I get a couple people watching, because me and a chipmunk are not that pretty, guys. Even though chipmunk is a little bit prettier than me, so I don't know how we would have done together with chipmunk as my co-host. I would have probably have talked to him.
I don't know. I feel like a talking chipmunk sitting here a lot of the time anyway.
Yeah, so I don't know how would have happened, but yeah, so it is what it is, guys. And guys, I will keep reminding you that we got special guest Kristen in the house today. Thrifty mom, one thrifty mom with a zero in between two M's.
with a
Yeah, that tricks
zero.
mods up. When a mod first tries to mess with, if you have to type that in, yeah, figuring out it's a zero catches you.
I'm sure.
But it is what it is. Yeah, and Johnny, really appreciate you stopping by, man. Yeah, and actually, Johnny, I'm really sorry, man. I rarely, actually, guys, I'll tell you the truth, rarely nowadays stop by Johnny's lives. I just wake up too late all the time. So Johnny, I apologize, man. One time this year, actually, so far I've woken up when Johnny was live still, which is rare occurrence, because I'm a night owl. So
He knows that we're vampires.
I usually go to sleep at like 4 in the morning sometimes, and I usually cannot wake up so early when Johnny goes live. So I usually, but I need to try to get on Johnny's live, and when he's live, I mean, and be there. One day, Johnny, I promise I'll wake up at 8, or I think Johnny goes live at 8 in the morning.
Yeah, so, 8 a.m.
Yeah, so Johnny, I'll try to wake up at 8, which is rare for me. I have to go to bed probably. If I need to wake up at 8, I'll have to go to bed at 9 p.m.
No, Roman, do it like I used to do. Just make it the last show before you go to bed.
Or we're gonna ask Johnny to move his life to 9 or 10. Just for me. So I can wake up.
That's gonna work.
But yeah, Johnny has shown a lot of support, guys. A lot of respect for Johnny, Robert, and they actually drove here to see me, guys, which is very appreciative of them. And they're always welcome. Guys, decide to come to Cleveland again, we'll hang out and go somewhere to the beans. So you
Well,
always
Roman,
talking.
you're the best attraction in Cleveland. Everybody has to stop and see you. There's nothing else there.
Yes, there is nothing else in Cleveland except the chipmunk.
Which is at Roman's house, so everybody has to stop and see Roman.
That's the main attraction.
And you have to feed him. That is contractual. You have to feed Roman if you stop in Cleveland. Oh, he froze
I
up.
saw that.
Actually, Brian, guys, Brian, yeah, that was very nice of Brian, actually. So most likely Brian is busy today, or he probably didn't know that I went live at 4 p.m. But Brian, appreciate it. If you're gonna be watching this live later on, once again, Brian, appreciate you for buying me some very delicious food at BB Bob. So that was.
Look what Archie said.
Archie is always interrupted by something. I mean, Archie is like, Archie, welcome. Archie told me one time that whatever happens, if I will lose my YouTube channel, he said he will come and support me someday, you know, on my Instagram. He said he will say kind words and kind of, you know, tell me that I'm still like, you know, don't like bore him and still want to be with me and stuff. Because we recently kind of decided to split up with Archie. So, Archie, I'm sorry, man, that he took it very difficult, guys. It was very painful for us to split up, but we decided it's the best thing to do for us, because Archie said that he needs someone who has money and I don't have any money. So unfortunately, guys, that's a true story, guys. So Kristen, what are you sitting next to? Is that like a vintage like a arcade gaming system you're sitting next to? Looks like
That?
yeah, it looks like an arcade gaming system.
It came from the bins, and it's a picture that my husband got for his Twitch streams.
Yeah, that's actually pretty cool. Is it like
It lights up.
Oh, there you go. Thanks, Chris. That's actually pretty cool. Do you play on it, or is it like just for decoration?
It was just for looks, for the background.
That's nice. That's nice. So, Kristen, how many plush do you currently have approximately in your house?
It's just a decoration.
I would say I currently have about 100. All my shelves are pretty much empty, though, right now because of Whatnot Con last weekend. So, my drawers are full, though, so that's where all the plush is.
And you usually, like, how many plush do you say on your Whatnot shows? How long are your Whatnot shows usually? Are they like an hour long?
No. I usually go till like 12 o'clock at night. Sometimes I do it all night. Like, I was live 10.5 hours at Whatnot Con for the first Whatnot Con stream. From like 8 o'clock at night to 9 the next morning.
No.
That's a very long time, Kristen. Was that amount of Whatnot show? I mean, you're gonna have a lot of sales.
Yes, I did.
You're gonna have non-stop sales. Even Archie cannot handle so long, like such long Whatnots. I mean, he can handle like an hour, but not like 12 hours.
I don't think I've ever done like the regular like 30 minutes to 1 hour shows. It's always longer. So
Yeah, but I mean,
or like a raid train, like 10-minute slot or whatever. It's like the least amount of time I've been on.
That's cool, but you are on all the time, so it doesn't matter because you almost go live. Like you go live on Whatnot almost every day. So I mean, what was the most coolest plush you ever sold, Kristen? What is the most coolest plush you ever found at the bins?
Well, it wasn't at the bins, but it was like this little Jack in the Box, Winnie the Pooh, and can you stop listening to me? I hear my feedback. Sorry, guys.
Come on, Chris.
Get with it, man. You're ruining things.
But we were at one of the Goodwills out here, and I found this little Jack in the Box thing. And every time I would crank it, Winnie the Pooh would pop up. So people would keep tipping me every time I did it because it like made me jump scared.
Oh man,
Do not sell that to
It was
Roman.
so
Please
funny.
do not sell that to Roman.
I'm gonna be afraid to even look at it because I will not know what to do like in this situation. I mean, it's kind of I have to escape. I'll have to escape somewhere, you know, jump out or hide.
And then I was looking on eBay after I sold it, and it said it went for like $24 to $26 or something. And I sold it for $50. Somebody offered me 50 right off the right out the gate. So
that's good actually.
And then I was like, oh well, I looked it up on eBay, and I'm glad I sold it tonight before I looked it up, because then I would have to be honest with the person and be like, well, I can't really sell it to you for $50 because that's a lot more than it would even go for eBay. So, yeah.
Yeah, but still, it's nice. Sometimes people, you know, they collect certain people who collect plush and they will pay up for certain brand. So that's kind of something that happens all the time. I think not just Whatnot happens on eBay all the time. So do you actually sell anything on eBay? Do you guys list anything on eBay and sell anything on eBay?
Yes. I can't remember the last thing we sold, but I know it was a few weeks ago. He handles most of that part. I'm a Whatnot girl 100%. So
that's cool.
I don't like listing and all that stuff. So
yeah, we got. Yeah, for the first time, guys, ever, we have 100% Whatnot seller for you. So please watch this live, guys. If you're, you know, there is a lot of stuff going on between Whatnot and other platforms. So with Christian being 100% Whatnot seller, that actually is very unusual nowadays. You know, a lot of people kind of mostly sell on eBay or Amazon or somewhere other some other platforms,
or
but
Poshmark or something else. I don't do Poshmark either. I thought about getting into it, but I like Whatnot a lot right now. And I've worked too long to get my following to 5K. So
no, that's true. That's actually amazing. That's a great job. And that's amazing job with, like I said previously, without any type of YouTube following or channel in the beginning when you started, and any type of social media platforms. That is a very truly, I mean, you know, not just, you know, I would say not amazing, but it's just great work to just do that kind of stuff consistently and go on Whatnot and gain following without any social media. So it's kind of now people, that's what I say. People complain and say we don't want to sell on Whatnot or other live selling platform because it's difficult to gain following. But in my opinion, if you're gonna truly put yourself out there and do it every day or every other day and schedule your shows, bring stuff that is good stuff. It doesn't necessarily has to be good stuff. Something that most likely will sell, in my opinion, or even doesn't sell. Kristen, how many things usually per show doesn't sell for you during your whatnots?
Well, I have like 1,000 plus usually, so like 99.9% of that doesn't sell like one show at a time. So,
And you got everything basically already listed in your whatnot right before you start the show in the buy it now section, and then you run auctions on other stuff, right? Or you have like different type of approach? Do you put everything like before the show? Do you get it ready? Do you have specific plush that you want to get ready for the show for that specific day, or you have like everything already listed on in a byte now inside of whatnot, and you just run it? Uh, depend.
the plush that's gonna be on that show particularly is gonna be on the shelves and set out right before the show, and then I'll just list it as I'm talking to chat. They'll request it because I figure why list it if they're not gonna request it.
Okay, so if you guys have seen Kristen's whatnot, she has a bunch of plush behind her on like is that like some kind of like it's a shelf, right? And you got
it's those metal shelves from Costco, and there's like 2 of them right behind me. So,
and you guys can see right away like she got different plush over there, and she always shows what she's running, because if you guys seen her whatnot, you know what I'm talking about. And if people will request, if they see something behind that is interesting, they want to purchase, and she will run it. And I've seen it already before, so I think that's actually a good approach, right, Lisa? To run what people want to buy.
Yeah, I mean, she's got so much that, I mean, the time it would eat up for her to photograph all that and put it in the store. And she's saying, I mean, that would be a waste because she's just pulling out what people want. And then different shows, somebody else can do that. I mean, that model works for what she's selling. I mean, it's not like, if you had electronics or video games or jewelry, people might just be okay to buy it and shop, but her method's great.
Yeah, that's actually true. And she got good experience already with that. So that's actually shows she has done already a lot of shows. And she already gained good experience on whatnot with doing it. So and also if you guys go into her whatnot under buy it now section, she got that I think you got the bracelets separately. There is a buy it now section in her whatnot for just the custom made bracelets that Kristen does, and you can choose what kind of bracelet you want. And also for the fun
a TWF Hope Dealer, and it's got purple on one side for addiction, and silver on the other side for those that have fallen from addiction, and then little dice for rolling the dice with life.
That's very cool. And this is handmade, guys. As we joked earlier today, it didn't come out of any body part.
Yeah, it's handmade. Handmade, Roman.
Not
but made.
Not but made, guys. So make sure to understand it right away without kind of considering that it may be coming out from other body parts. But it's not. It's all handmade with a lot of work and dedication, guys. So,
well, I mean, people like to try to crap out money, but that's not exactly where she was going with that.
No. Okay.
That is true, Kristen. That's actually a good job. And a lot of, I mean, I didn't see, as you guys know, there are so many whatnot sellers but I didn't see anyone yet except Kristen who does custom-made bracelets, for example, or custom-made jewelry. It's kind of very cool if you can do that on your own and just put it in the Buy It Now section for people to choose different designs and stuff. And it's very cool thing to do if you can do that.
And it also helps people with shipping. Like if they want something from me that's gonna be like heavy, but they don't really have all that money to pay that shipping, that's gonna get their shipping down if they go ahead and buy something first before buying what they really want.
Yeah.
Later.
They're gonna get a discount on shipping, guys.
Yes.
Yeah, there you go. Let me say hello.
Discounted shipping.
Lake Erie resale most likely from around here, guys, because Lake Erie is close to us in Cleveland or in Cleveland also. So Lake Erie resale, welcome. We got James collecting chaos in the house. We got Brian in the house, Mr. Sadie. Mr. Sadie, welcome. Appreciate you all guys stopping by. Got Red Door Picker Brian saying this looks like a party. Brian, this actually always looks somewhat like some kind of weird party going on in here. It just doesn't matter what time it is.
It's like a party at the therapist's office. That's what
kind of psychological party, man. Archie is saying I have to eat every 2 hours in an hour. See, that's actually helpful, guys. If you're trying to stay fit, guys, eat two like Archie does every 2 hours in an hour. That's gonna help you lose weight. Sorry.
Okay, Archie.
I know Archie
actually. Guarana.
Archie actually, guys, is dedicated. By the way, in my opinion, Kristen, how many Whatnot shows does Archie attend usually in your? Your shows. How many of them did Archie attend so far?
He's never been to my Whatnot
you
show.
See, guys, that's
he needs to do better.
Archie's like, oh, that's crap. Why is he talking about me? Probably throwing stuff around right now. Elvis Presley behind his like chair right there when he does his lives. There's Elvis on a like a frame type of art that he got, and he's like, Elvis, why is he talking about me? See, Kristen, that's what I'm saying. Like, in me the same way. I felt so guilty that I told Kristen I will watch her videos. Then I finally did. Then I told Kristen I'll stop by her Whatnot, and then I finally did. So see, that comes with experience, guys. Sometimes you have to do something that you at least promised to do, you know. Otherwise, you know, Kristen said that I would never get this.
Blackmailed you for a chipmunk. Okay.
Yeah, but it was a blackmail type of situation. But I can tell you one thing, guys. Archie has shown so much support. Now the only thing that he has to go to is Kristen's Whatnot. So Archie, I already put Kristen's link to her Whatnot in the chat today many times. Here it is again. Guys, follow her on Whatnot. And Archie, I know you like, not just a like, but Archie does it all the time. He goes and supports a lot of Whatnot sellers. And
you said that you won't let him because you don't like him cheating on you.
Oh, yeah, that's actually Archie, but you know my true love, man. I know that the only person that knows is Archie, and he said he gonna keep it a secret until he dies. He's not gonna tell anyone, guys, that there is true love that I have, and Archie is the only one that understands me in this situation, supports me. That's why he split up with me. He said, you have to go find your true love again. So, Archie, appreciate it, man, that you let me go finally. After so many lovely nights and stuff like that, after great kisses. And I'm sorry that we had to split up, man. I know I'm not a good kisser anyway, so thanks, Archie, for letting me go, man. I will try to learn maybe someday. Maybe I'll do Whatnot. So, Kristen, how's your YouTube channel going? What do you plan in the future, Kristen? Do you plan to finally go to Goodwill Bins and record like your hauls from like the bins and show us how you do find a lot of that stuff do you want to open up and share the secrets on your YouTube channel about your source?
Yeah. Yeah, I plan to do that soon. Anthony has been bothering me to go and do that. So
Yeah, I
I
know.
need to.
Anthony actually, guys, put out a new video on his channel, so I have to watch it. Didn't watch it yet. Anthony, if you're lurking or you're gonna rewatch it, I'll have to watch your video because Anthony put out a new video recently. Just don't have time. And with if I think with so many channels around right now, to find specific time to watch at least something is gonna be a miracle, you know. But whenever it's a short type of video, guys, I can watch it. I can tell you same day. If it's a
See,
minute,
I could make a whole video just talking crap about you, Roman, and you wouldn't even know about it because you never watch it.
guys, you see, that's a secret, guys. You sometimes I never watch anything, so if you would like to kind of talk bad about me, guys, on the video, feel free. I don't know, guys, what I'm gonna do after that. I may retire completely. I'm gonna maybe go to Goodwill Benson, South Carolina, meet up with someone there. You know, I don't know. We'll have to decide. Maybe we'll meet up with Shane. How many times did you see Shane at the bins, Kristen? Do you see him often there?
I've only seen him once there. And then once at a golf tournament. We're not like, we don't hang out like we should, but
yeah, because people are
he's
busy.
always busy, so
Yeah, and he got a full-time job, not like us, full-time resellers who don't do anything. At least he works hard at his job, you know, and he got a podcast.
speak for yourself, Roman.
Yeah, that's right. Kristen actually is right. Kristen actually, guys, works hard every day compared to me, guys. She's done amazing job. So, Kristen, what you need to do, in my opinion, you need to make a video together with Harry Tornado. That will help your channel grow right away. He will give you a shout out. You're gonna gain 100,000 subscribers, so it's gonna help your channel right away. So, I mean,
Yeah, but will they be authentic subscribers? Because I mean, I doubt some of them are authentic to him that are sub to him.
yeah, but you have to, next time you meet them, tell them that it is important to share your wealth. It's important to share your subscribers with other in the reselling community. You cannot just, you know, grab attention by yourself and get all the subscribers. You have to share with everyone. And he'll tell you, no, it's not like that. You have to pay me up like $100,000 first.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I've been to his bubble gum machine though, in his whatever he had booth. Yeah. There's not really any good toys in it though, so.
And then we can hear the dogs, guys. The dogs are out and about right now, running around. The dogs
all 6 of them. Well, one's sleeping in my spot right now. So. All 5 of them.
Brian is asking, Roman, do you stream your Whatnot shows to OnlyFans? Brian, I will try to do. Actually, by the way, guys, I forgot to mention it. We actually.
Oh my gosh.
Kristen is restreaming her this live to her YouTube right now, guys. So we got restream going. So, guys, if you don't want to see me that much, you can go to Kristen's YouTube and watch it from there.
You're still there.
Guys, over there you're gonna see Chipmunk.
I can't even think you believe that.
Guys, if you want to see restream, if you're gonna rewatch both lives later on, they're on both this channel and then on Kristen's channel, guys. And here's Kristen's channel once again, guys. So if you're lost and not sure what the hell I'm talking about,
so a usual Saturday, okay,
which is normal type of situation, guys. We're actually doing restream right now on Kristen's channel, guys. So if you want to watch there, you're welcome. You're not probably gonna see anything different, except maybe Chipmunk. Let me say hello to Alex is here, Beer King Picker in the house. Alex, welcome. We got Dragon
Hey,
Master
Alex.
Anthony in the house. Hola,
Hey,
Anthony, welcome. Yeah, Anthony just mentioned that I will have to watch your videos, most likely, hopefully by beginning of next week, because yeah, I'll go out today and not gonna watch anything, and tomorrow most likely I don't know what I'm gonna do. But Alex, by the way, I got your package from Whatnot. Appreciate it. And guys, recently Alex did Whatnot with his daughter Zoe, which was really cool. And I also purchased from Alex and Zoe. So I got your package, guys. And the Kristen, by the way, the packaging is very good. Guys, Kristen knows how to package stuff. So don't be afraid to purchase from her Whatnots. She does amazing
My,
job. The chipmunk
my,
arrived safely, guys. He didn't
my
actually.
husband knows how to package stuff.
It doesn't matter. Chris appreciate the packaging, man. Chipmunk appreciated all the support he got while being in the box from USPS. He was very
Oh my
excited.
god.
It didn't, and also, guys, the package did not get lost on the way, as many USPS packages currently. Apparently, there is some kind of trend going on where USPS packages get lost or get delayed, which happened to me already 3 times last 5 days, where buyers complained that the package is getting delayed. And unfortunately, guys, as you know, buyers will always blame the sellers, and it's seller's fault as always. But some understand, guys. Even one yesterday messaged me saying that he knows it's not my fault, which is very surprising, coming from a buyer, saying that the package, and in his actually case, it was delivered, but he said he didn't get it. So it's probably one of those buyers that apparently either had their address wrong or their PO box located in the wrong place. So I don't know what's up with him. But anyway, it is what it is. So, Kristen, what is your favorite food?
That's so
Just random questions.
Okay, out of left field.
Chicken.
Just chicken without anything, just grilled chicken, or you like breaded chicken, or like chicken wings?
Chicken nuggets.
Interesting.
And chicken sandwiches are good too.
That's nice. That's actually, I like chicken too, grilled. Nowadays,
And
mostly grilled.
sushi is nasty.
Oh, really?
Yes, sushi is no bueno for me.
No bueno.
No, guys, the sushi no bueno.
No bueno.
So we cannot eat sushi today, guys, anymore. But I think I actually like sushi, but it depends also what type of sushi. I mean, not all sushi are bueno, guys. Some are no bueno. So like a chicken, some chicken is bueno, some chicken is no bueno. Same as steaks.
Chris likes sushi, so I mean I have to go with him, but I don't really eat while we're there, so I just watch him.
Well, it's okay. I mean, it's like sometimes I also like some foods, that kind of questionable to other people, why I like that stuff. But it is, everyone has their own personal choice of what they like, right, Kristen? Someone likes this stuff,
Yeah.
someone they don't like, something they don't like, and they will eat something else. So, but also I wanted to mention Anthony, congratulations on 200 subscribers. I just noticed that Anthony got to 200 subs. Anthony, congratulations, good job, man. Hopefully you'll get to 1,000 very soon, man. Everyone is trying to get to certain mark. And I know Anthony has been very dedicated to his growth, to the growth of his YouTube channel.
Well, I mean, you should probably check out his comment and support him a little bit there.
I know that's actually important. Yeah, the timing is impeccable. I know that's it's actually very interesting that. Anthony, I know, man, that with my support, man, it's gonna take me 10 years to go anywhere to Whatnot. Actually miss some Anthony's Whatnots because I'm all over the place already again. And the Alexa says the king has come back. Yeah, exactly, guys. King is here, guys. Archie says round is a shape. That's actually kind of true. Roman won't let me. He doesn't like me cheating on him. Yeah, we talked about that. John and Jen in the house, sleeping ain't easy. Hey, Roman, here to support you, man, working while listening in the background. Hello, Lisa and guest. I would tell Archie hello, but he never called me back. Actually, John, I think that Archie, with his amazing love, he still enjoys everyone's lives and supports. But I think Archie just cannot find time for his own things anymore. After supporting so many people throughout, at least, I think Archie has been around already for 3 years, most likely. But he just supports so many people and cannot find time for himself, right, Archie? So Archie has to find time for himself sometimes, guys. So and get the job done. He's a hard worker, guys. I know Archie works hard, especially in Nevada, Las Vegas, guys, where everything expensive. It's not like he's living in Virginia somewhere, where it's cheap. So, and I want to welcome Amy in the house. Beach by Repeat. Amy actually does amazing. Everyone here, guys, as you know, do a great job except me. I'm only talking on lives, and Lisa actually reads my chat, and there is nothing else I can do. And sometimes Kristen answers my unusual type of questions, so it's kind of weird. So Kristen, what else you like to sell except plush? What other stuff? Do you have any other things that you like to actually sell on Whatnot except plush?
Graphic T-shirts.
And how many graphic T-shirts do you currently have?
Like 100.
Is that like graphic T-shirts with bands, or is it graphic T-shirts with different things like cartoons, or like?
There's cartoons. There's some Pink Floyd and Elton John ones. There's some baseball, NASCAR, stuff like that.
Nice. And that particular stuff, and what do you think sells better for you on Whatnot shows? The graphic T-shirts or plush, or both do like same type of? Do you sell both the same way?
They both sell really good, but see, the problem with me is I haven't figured out which category to necessarily go in. I always just go in a random category when I'm selling T-shirts, and so sometimes people will show up, sometimes people won't. But I mean, plush is my favorite, so.
But that's cool. I mean, that's what I think is important. If you like to sell what you love to find, and you mostly go to get, in my opinion, you kind of dedicated to mostly plush anyway, and you find a lot of it at your bins for that amount, which is kind of makes sense, in my opinion, to put it out on Whatnot constantly and sell it there. Because actually, if I would be able to find bags of plush for flat prices, and I'm kind of surprised. Lisa, are you surprised that plush brings so much attention at Whatnot shows? Like,
yeah, I don't understand it. I mean, they're just stuffed animals, but the new culture, they're a thing. I mean, it's shocking because it's like those are 50-cent things for garage sales. You just don't think, hey, $25 for this ratty old teddy bear. I have stuff I can't get prices for, like some of these Friday Night at Freddy's and things. I mean,
yeah, everybody asked me for those, and I'm like, I never find them, so I always have to tell them no.
That's because Harry Tornado took them in the morning.
Yeah, unfortunately, Kristen, I have to break it to you that Harry Tomato, he actually goes to specific employees at Goodwill Bins, tell them where the actual Five Nights at Freddy's plush is located. So he just knows right away where to go and just grabs it. So sorry to break it to you, but it is what
I
it is.
believe it. I believe it. So.
And he's rich, so he can pay him, with his money so employees pay employees and they can tell them where it is. Some people think it's not fair, but if you have enough money to pay, I mean, that's unfortunate,
Yes.
That's what happens sometimes. We cannot get there yet, Kristen. Eventually, Archie always tells me, work hard, and you're gonna become Harry Tornado one day.
With better hair.
Oh God.
Let me say hello to Wolfman's Goodies, Chad in the house. Chad, welcome. Appreciate you. One of the hardest working channels, in my opinion, also on YouTube. Chad's Wolfman's Goodies. He puts out consistent videos I think almost every day. And Chad is currently still at like around, I think, let me check just to make sure. I think it was almost even at 1,000 subscribers also. Like it's kind of boggles my mind sometimes. Yeah, he's only at 461 subscribers, and he puts out what sold videos, jokes, dead jokes constantly, which are very cool. A big asset to the community, but unfortunately only at 461,000, which I think Chad is still happy because it doesn't matter, Chad, how many subs you got, as long as you put out great content, man. So keep doing great job, man. Believe me, you're gonna
I love the dad jokes.
And a very transparent guy, very cool guy. So, and Archie is saying, I killed it today at yard sale, spent $150, probably have about 1,500 worth of stuff I didn't need to really buy. You see, Archie killed it today, guys. He knows his stuff, electronics, like me.
Good job, Archie.
My competition, guys. Archie is my direct competition with electronics because he also likes the same stuff I like. So, if Archie comes to Cleveland, guys, we're gonna have to wrestle to get to the certain thing because otherwise it's not gonna be possible. Archie, I'm sorry. I know you love me, man, but when it comes to business, man, the love is not accepted anymore.
Hey, if you guys are gonna wrestle, I'll film it and I'll bring the butter for those biscuits.
And bring the butter. Yeah, bring the butter. Let me say hello to Mike, the crazy card in the house. Mike, welcome. And guys, actually today I'm kind of improved. I'm trying to do my best job to catch up because we only have 15 minutes more to go because I have to leave, unfortunately, guys. And with a great guest like Kristen, I feel bad that I have to leave early today, but it is what it is, guys. That's life. But we're gonna have Kristen.
You owe me another live. Then.
Yeah, guys, I owe Kristen not just another live. I have to go to her Whatnot nonstop now. And participate, guys. I have to participate, joke around. Anthony will be there, hopefully, so he can help me.
And you have to buy the chipmunks some new friends.
And the chipmunk will joke around. The chipmunk will
have to like all of my YouTube videos. So
I will.
Oh my gosh.
So Anthony saying, I'm gonna start just sending you the videos directly, Roman, so you feel obligated. Anthony, just send them to my email, man.
Yeah, because an ADHDer is gonna ever look at the email. Yeah.
Please, right. Anthony, I'm asking you, man, please send all the videos to my email, man, so we can eventually, me and Anthony, guys, if Anthony will drive to Cleveland one day again, we're gonna watch his videos together. With popcorn. So Kristen,
with the chipmunk.
Kristen, guys, Kristen told me not to sell chipmunk on eBay. What do you guys think? And put it in the chat. What do you think? Should I sell them on eBay or should I keep them? Or you're probably gonna say you're not gonna listen to us anyway and gonna sell them.
I can tolerate the chipmunk more than Santa Claus, so the chipmunk can stay.
Yeah, I decided the chipmunk. Guys, I decided chipmunk looks better than me, so I'll keep him because he's good luck. He's gonna be good luck charm. So I decided, guys, what I'm gonna do is I will finally have to list this guy. I don't know who it is. Some kind of carrot. So I'll list the carrot. Guys.
No, don't talk about the carrot.
I'll list the carrot because if you guys want your store, to keep moving, there is a new mascot right now. It's a chipmunk, guys. Lucky chipmunk.
Too many jokes.
Guys, we're not gonna be able to continue with the carrot guy. We're gonna have to replace him with a chipmunk now. So I'm sorry. I don't know what CWP means. I have to find out someday. I have to read some books. Find out some encyclopedias probably from the past in history have CWP meaning. I don't know. Kristen, what does CWP means? Can you tell us, please? Because I'm not that familiar with the abbreviation. We have to figure out what it is. Because, Kristen, you ever found this guy at your bins?
No.
Kind of surprising.
He's not popular enough.
I don't know, more popular than Five Nights at Freddy's plush. He was at least.
True, but I mean, it's just a little enema plush. You can get that at the hospital.
That's actually kind of interesting. I never seen them in the hospital, but they're kind of interesting, you know. I was trying to talk to him a couple times when my sales were slow. I said, CWP, how come my sales are slow? He couldn't answer. Then I asked Chipmunk, and he said that you're listing crap. He told me the truth, actually. The guy was not saying anything. This guy told me that if you're listing crap, if you're listing crap, nothing will sell. See, that's what kind of response I got. But CWP was not that kind to me. He was like, you know, not saying anything. I don't know. I have to probably use some kind of magic. I have to put some kind of holy water on him when he start talking. I don't know.
No, you got to put prune juice in him.
I don't know what to do now. But CWP, I mean, eventually I'll find out the meaning because I'm reading some books from a historical perspective, way in ancient history where I was trying to figure out where this creature came from. So I need to figure this out. But eventually, guys, I will. Because the carrot guy is kind of interesting fella. So we're going to keep him here just in case he'll start talking. So, Kristen, tell us your future plans about Whatnot. Do you plan to sell something else except plush in the future? And I mean something except plush and graphic t-shirts, because I know why you're selling most of that stuff, because actually those are light things and easy to ship, right, Kristen?
Yes.
See, guys, that's a good advice for you guys. If you want to sell and Whatnot, try to choose something light.
Yes.
I think that most of you at least know it. So just in case, guys. Kristen, Archie is asking, what is your favorite Roman's video? Mine is a 24-hour FedEx call. Kristen, do you have, Kristen, tell us the truth. Do you ever watch my crappy videos? Tell us.
You're not on the spot or anything.
Unusual crap that I put out there. Do you watch that kind of stuff? I mean, I'm trying. You see, normal people will say, Roman, what the hell are you doing? You put out a bunch of crap over there. You're not gonna make any money on YouTube with doing that. And I'm sometimes embarrassed to ask people if they actually watch any of my videos, you know, and that's kind of embarrassing because I'm kind of feel bad, you know, because I need to put some kind of video out with my crazy mind that probably is kind of weird, but I usually don't stay consistent with same stuff because I'm very, you know what I'm saying, Kristen? I cannot stay consistent with the same exact content. It kind of bores me, and I try to start doing something else. Do you think it's a good idea, Kristen, to do that on YouTube?
I mean, you're kind of all over the place on YouTube, but as of what I've seen so far, I think it's working for you, though. I mean, I am gonna say something nice about you, Roman. You are my arch enemy, but yeah,
it's difficult for my heart now because
we're like, all right now. You invited me here, so I have to like you somewhat.
Kristen, I really appreciate it. It's kind of I have a feeling that even after the live, I have a feeling Chipmunk will want to get shipped back to you, because after looking at me for like this particular live, he doesn't appreciate anything at all. Like what I was saying, it's just kind of, he said it's my kind of appearance he doesn't like too much. He doesn't like me at all. He doesn't like me talking about Harry Tornado too much. So I'm gonna have to, I'm gonna have to kind of get rid of him, you know, somehow, because I'll send him to Harry Tornado maybe. So I don't know what to do now. Maybe he can sell it, you know, at his Whatnot. So I don't know.
Goodness.
I don't know what to do now, Kristen. You see, you got me all confused.
He'll sell him on Whatnot for $500.
Probably.
And by the way, guys,
Most likely.
Anthony is absolutely right that I haven't been to support him and he broke 200 subs. That's actually right on time. Anthony told the truth, actually, guys. See, that's important.
Shame on you.
Yeah, and Kristen, tell us how was Anthony's whatnots? What would you say how Anthony have done so far? Because you already have a lot of experience on whatnot. How would you rate Anthony's whatnots so far?
I would rate his whatnots, well, for the effort that he puts into it, a 10. And then for the people that actually like participate, I'd say about a 8.5, but that's no fault of Anthony's. Anthony's at a 10 with his whatnot shows.
Yeah,
for his effort, but it's the buyer's fault that they're not actually participating with them. So
yeah, and she's absolutely telling the truth, guys, because I've seen Anthony actually done from the beginning when he started doing whatnot right away. There is always, some type of like something that you didn't do before, and when you do it the first time, there is always, this anxiety type of factor. How the show will go, if I'll be able to, catch up to any chat or notice any um, type of tips, or you gonna run giveaways and stuff like that. So it was great experience anyway. So that's a good thing that Anthony has done it and keep doing it. So Anthony, you've done great job. And Kristen also, like, when Kristen, how many giveaways you usually run during your whatnot?
There are shows like when I was on for 10.5 hours during Whatnot Con, I ran 9 giveaways one night, but that was like overnight. So there are some shows I won't even do like one giveaway. And that's just because I don't want to spend the money if they're not like spending this much but like $3 on a plush or something. I'm like, I'm spending more on this giveaway than you are my plush. So no.
That's actually true. That's why what would you recommend, Kristen? Would you recommend if someone starts their whatnot and does their first whatnots, do you recommend them to run giveaways only for buyers? I mean, who purchase something from the store, from whatnot show, or would you recommend them to run giveaway for everyone, whoever doesn't, even for people who don't buy anything? Do you think it's a fair situation where you run giveaway for everyone, or do you only want to run giveaway for people who bought something?
I like the idea of buyer's appreciation only. That's what I usually do if I do giveaways. But I think that Anthony has done it the right way so far, because usually people who are trying to get a following on there, they will run giveaways just to get somebody to click that follow button, and then that person could unfollow you or whatever, but that's neither here nor there. But he hasn't let that like stop him from no conversation in the chat or anything. He just ends it if there's no conversation. He won't be like, oh, well, let me put a giveaway up, so there will be conversation. He'll just end it rather than lose that money and get himself in the negative on whatnot. So I think he's been doing it the right way.
That's good. That's good to know. Actually, that's important, and that's what happens with Whatnot, guys. So, in my opinion, guys, if you have questions about Whatnot shows and how to do Whatnot, I think Kristen will be the great person. If you follow her on Instagram, guys, I'll drop her Instagram link also. Please follow Kristen on Instagram. And if you got any questions, if you want to start out, I know most of you guys in the chat tried already to do Whatnot. So, but in my opinion, if someone starting out to do Whatnot, Kristen will be a good person to ask if you have any questions. Here's her Instagram account link. So follow her on Instagram, guys.
I'm also about to start a once a week whatnot show where I showcase new sellers. Me and Anthony already talked about him possibly showing up to that, but so if anybody's interested, message me on whatnot or Instagram as
Yeah,
well.
there you go. There you go, guys. And also right here, you got great comment from Todd. He's saying Kristen seems a really great girl. See, that's a
Thank you.
great compliment from Todd. And actually, Kristen, Todd does lives every day almost on his channel in the morning at 9 in the morning Central Time. Actually, I think for him it's 7 in the morning, I think, from Texas. And my time it's 9. So Todd actually starts at 7 in the morning doing his live. So if Todd tells you that you're a great girl, that's it, you made it. Todd knows
Thank
people.
you.
Todd can tell how people are. And we got Sal in the house, Sal's Mercat. Salvador, hola. Welcome, man. Appreciate you stopping by, man. Um, and Anthony said he actually watches my shorts, which is appreciated, man, very much. Where I put out some kind of weird stuff all the time. Anthony is saying, and the first time buyers getting a free book is better than running a giveaway.
Yeah.
In my opinion, because it doesn't add much to the weight of the order. Yeah. See, you agree with that, Kristen?
Yes. I saw that he was doing that and I thought that was a great idea. Mine I can't do that because it's plush and it'll add a
Wait,
lot of weight.
yeah, I know. With comic books, it's actually doable because you can do
Yeah.
that because it's not gonna weigh too much weight to the package. But with splash, it will add weight, so that's true. And with t-shirts, I think also same thing. It depends what type of item it is, but it is actually true, guys. And so anyway, guys, once again, I put one more time. I'll put Kristen's YouTube channel in before we leave, and her whatnot. And please, guys, give her subscribe to her. She's currently at 86 subscribers on her YouTube channel, and with her dedication, guys, Kristen will go far, in my opinion, because she is doing whatnot, and I think whatnot right now is the future. For and a lot of Kristen, most likely you'll agree with me on that. Whatnot, I don't think it's for everyone. I mean, there is like it depends what type of stuff
Yeah.
you're gonna bring. Do you agree with that, Kristen? I mean, it's not like you're gonna try to bring certain products to whatnot that you can sell much better on other platforms like eBay or whatever. I mean,
Right.
you can bring stuff to whatnot that you got it for like really cheap, and you got bulk of it, a lot of it really cheap. And that's my opinion. And then you can
Yeah.
actually bring it to whatnot and sell it and make fast money, if possible. And like Kristen will say, and Anthony, because a lot of whatnot shows, whoever was starting out, even trying their first whatnot, you're not gonna sell like stuff that you're gonna bring. And also Angie from Perfectly Blessed, she's done good job on her recent whatnots, and she started out also. I think in the beginning of this month, she has done her first show. So Angie also done a good job, but you can tell you can tell guys that it's not an easy thing that you're gonna bring stuff to Whatnot and expect it to sell. Of course, first couple of shows, friends will stop by and try to support you, send you tips, and buy something from you. But eventually, you're gonna have to build a following. And the Kristen and Chris also, I mean, together as a couple, they've done good job with reselling business and running it on different responsibilities. And it's great that you guys have done it. It shows props to you guys for working together like.
Thank you.
And 5,000 followers and whatnot, Kristen. That's a good follower. I can tell you. That's actually really good. And you're going to build up on that by your true hard work. And you're going to have many more followers. And guys, for real, that's true. I mean, and I really appreciate Kristen and Chris actually to stop by on our live today, and all of you guys in the chat. And also, keys up to you, Kristen. Winter Sports Flips. So kiss
Thank
up.
you.
And so did Maya Koyama.
And Maya's up to you. So appreciate you guys
Thank you.
for doing that. Anthony saying, be sure to have a lot of stuff you got for free or have owned for a long time. That's true. Exactly. Anthony is absolutely right, guys. And
Yeah.
that shows even it doesn't even like I said, Kristen having 5,000 followers, guys, it doesn't mean that every item she will show at her Whatnot show will sell. I mean, some
No,
some
not at
stuff
all.
doesn't sell, and you have to live with that. It's not gonna
Yeah.
sell, so that you have to kind of get used to it. If you are planning to do Whatnots consistently, that's nothing to hide from. So, Anthony, do you
That's why I ask everybody, what they want in the background so that I'm not constantly holding up stuff that they don't want,
Right. Yeah, that's true. So anyway, guys, so that's good points. And Kristen and Chris, guys, appreciate you for coming to our live as guests. It was really fun. We were trying to keep it keep it PG 13 today. We didn't
Really?
we
With
didn't
where the bracelets come from, Roman?
we didn't talk about body parts or some kind of other areas of the body. So that was good, guys. And we kept it mostly clean, which is great. Finally, except the beans and butts and whatever happened. So, but anyway, guys, I gotta go today. Unfortunately, early. Why we started. I apologize once again. We came live at 4 p.m. today, and that's because I have to leave today right now. So, Kristen, once again, and Chris, appreciate you guys. Chipmunk saying good night, everyone. We'll see you guys. Actually, guys, we're not gonna see you next week because I will not be here next week. So no show next week. We're gonna see you in a couple of weeks. So, guys, that's an announcement today. So don't expect us to be live next Saturday because I'm leaving. So, guys, once again, have a great rest of your weekend, and we'll see you guys in 2 weeks, hopefully. And take care, everyone. Kristen, once again, appreciate you. And Andy Someta just got here. Andy, welcome. Don't mind me, just here shitting in the corner. Great show. Andy, I'm not shitting yet in the corner, but I
Oh
will.
my God, Andy.
You're not just shitting.
It wouldn't be Andy without that comment.
Yeah.
No.
So take care, everyone. Have a great rest of your weekend, guys. And Lisa, it's your time to say your favorite stuff before Chipmunk says goodnight.
Okay. Hey, y'all come back now. You hear? Be profitable, everyone. Take care.
Guys. Bye, everyone.
Thanks.